Today we're going to take a 25-year-old JDM import to the old schoolers meet in Burbank, and I'm going to show it off to a buddy of mine. We're going to grab a cup of coffee and maybe get a bite to eat. I'll tell you a little bit about this 25-year-old car that I think will surprise you. And what if I told you you could pick one up for under 20 grand? I think you're going to really like this car. I love it. I'm digging it. I got about an hour drive, so let's get to it. So, what am I driving today? If you haven't guessed it, it's a 1998 Toyota Century. If you've never heard of it before, it never came to the States. It was a Japan-only car, and it was a high-end luxury car, almost like a Bentley or Rolls-Royce. I would say this is probably above Lexus, if you ask me. I mean, it's an amazing car. I'm loving driving this thing right now. It's so smooth, chill. It's so quiet in here. Here's the funny part. I'm driving this right now, going down to the meet in Burbank. Just the amount of people that are stopping staring is surprising to me. I guess this car is different enough to where you're like, what the heck is that? The fender mirrors probably give it away, but you know, it's a beautiful car. I think it is. But yeah, it's just interesting. This thing's getting a lot of looks. And once they find out I'm on the wrong side of this, car, driving it on the right-hand side, it's just, I feel like it gets more people turning their necks. So I don't know. It's different for me. I'm not used to that kind of attention. This could be definitely a mob boss kind of, not just executive, but you feel like a G kind of driving this thing, a Japanese G. So that would be a J. I don't know. It's definitely a unique driving experience. Very cool. You definitely feel that this is a special car. This car was lent to me by my buddy Steve over at Dynasty Motorworks. He imports these cars, and he's got a couple of these coming in, and this was one of the first ones that he brought in. And I think this car is a really good value for under $20,000. I mean, this thing was brand new. I think it was like over $100,000, and that was in 1998. That was a heck of a lot of money. So being able to buy something like this now, 25 years plus later, under 20,000 to me is a smoking deal. I think this is the car to have if you want something different and unique, and you don't want to play GTR money. I think this would be the car. Plus, you take the whole family, chauffeur them around as if they're royalty or part of the Yakuza. What's really nice about driving this car, especially down in LA traffic, is this thing is so plush inside. It's so comfortable. These seats are so super comfortable. I don't know, it makes it kind of like an enjoyable experience, I guess. Helm Cat, how are you?
Good.
Your Uber's here.
This is the special Uber right here.
Yeah. JDM Uber. Welcome, sir.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for this moment. Because look,
picked up my first Uber.
JDM.
It's not even Uber. This is more like car service. JDM car service. How's it feel back there?
Plush, man.
Helm here, aka Wagon Estate, is convinced me to drive the car to Bob's Big Boy, where a bunch of hot rodders go. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know.
It's not just hot rodders though. There's a lot.
Yeah, I know, but it's mostly hot rodders. But that's okay. The hot rodders are cool.
See Bob more of it.
How was your first ride in the Century?
It was beautiful.
Very
smooth.
What did you like most about it?
I think just how much room there is in the back. It's really quiet. So I know there's like deadening padding in there. So it's really, really, really soundproof.
Yeah.
Very smooth suspension.
Those dudes at Bob's Big Boy were jocking hard, weren't they?
Yeah. Especially that one guy that was taking photos, video.
Speaking of photos, you're going to be taking photos with your little Fuji. Yeah.
Yep.
So I picked up Helm. We're going to go grab some coffee right now. Head over to the OJCM, the old schooler JDM meet. So far, we got some winners here, so let's go get some coffee. I mean, that's a small cortado, but I'll take it.
Wait,
do you think it'll fit in the cup holder? What'd you get there?
They're ice mocha. Shout out to Silver Coffee.
What's cool about this is that you're shooting a JDM car with a JDM camera.
Exactly.
So Fuji. Shout out to Fuji. Look at that. Ice cream too, local ice cream. Dang.
Come down to the valley, man. Like,
Coffee and ice cream, and then
then
dinner.
dinner.
And then dinner. That's how we're doing it.
Dessert before dinner.
That's some damn good ice cream. You get the same thing, vanilla? Best Thai food in town.
Spirit of business, like use it,
Now we're gonna head over to the OJCM meet, show off this Century. But if you're ever in the area in Burbank, Soraya Thai, best Thai food in town for sure.
I would agree on that. Mu Ping, Pad Kaprao, and the Crying Tiger are my top 3 choices.
All right, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Mainly just because I don't know how to use it, probably, but. That's not Frank's Celica?
What? Look at this guy.
What's up, Frank? What's up, Frank? That's my boy right here.
VIP?
Yeah,
What's up, guys? How you doing?
wishes.
What's up? You shake with your right hand.
He wanted to know where to park, so
See, Gabe knows.
Like a man.
Yeah.
Like a man.
Come on.
I think people are digging the Century. Yeah, it's cool to get some honest reactions here, and I think everybody likes that. But it's weird. Everybody thinks it's way more expensive than it actually is. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that's what it is. Frank, how long have you been doing this meet?
14 years.
14 years.
13 and a half. It's gonna be 14 years.
Wow. Every Friday night
Every Friday.
here in Burbank.
it's changed.
That's changed over the years.
I mean, we've bounced around a couple of times, but we've been here at this location almost 3 years.
Old school JDM only.
Yes. Yeah. So some of the cars that you see parked in between here, obviously they're clients, or they're eating over here.
Patrons of the-
Yeah. So at around 9:30, some of these businesses start closing, and then obviously the parking empties out, and we start to infiltrate.
Yeah. You saw your old.
The Rally
Lancer,
Art
yeah.
Mitsubishi.
How do you feel about
2000
somebody else making that car better?
Oh, I love it. It went to the right family.
Actually, hey Frank, walk me through the build. Walk me through the car.
Well-
So, tell me what's going on here.
Well, maybe my son might want to do it, but
Walk me through the build.
All right.
Explain it.
My name's Dorian de Jesus. I'm with the HW Racetrack here at OJCM, and we got the car from Helm, obviously. What we first did before anything was the racing stripes, and then the graphics you see on the side of the car here. Then we ended up getting the hood because we kept looking for a better hood, because when we bought it from Helm, it had a dent right here.
Oh, Helm with a dent. What'd you do to the car?
Hey, that wasn't me. It was my niece.
Wait, so is this a factory hood?
No.
Okay, so aftermarket.
No, yeah, custom fabricated hood.
Okay.
And then after that, we ended up getting the wheels, the Enkis.
Now, are these Enkis specific for this car, or is
They're made for the Evo 8.
so when we brought him home, I decided, you know what, it's too much work to strip them or whatever, and try to make them look back to normal. So I asked Dorian if he wanted to get them powder coated, and he picked white. So
I like the white on it. It's so cool. It's got the racing kind of
Yeah.
style. What motor's in this? I know nothing about these
yeah,
cars, so explain it to me.
It's a 4-cylinder. We're not Mitsubishi people, so I don't know really anything about the engine. All I know is that it's a bulletproof engine. That's what Helm said, right? Yeah, it's a 2.4 liter.
Helm said it's only freeway miles, right?
Yes.
You don't see these, man.
When you had the car, it was completely stock. You didn't modify it
fully
at all.
stock. Yeah, fully stock.
Okay. You didn't put any wheels on it or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
This is what they call the Mavic.
Yeah.
Is that like the Mitsubishi version of VTEC?
I guess. Like I said, I really don't know anything about the engine itself or Mitsubishi in general.
Yeah. Is the plans to keep this fairly stock, or are you?
If we're gonna do anything, it's put a 5-speed, but a 5-speed manual.
Oh, that's right.
But,
Helm doesn't
but,
drive manuals.
That's right.
I see. I see. Okay.
But
He wears boxer shorts still. That's why he drives the automatic.
So this build, like the graphics and all that stuff,
Yeah.
was this based off an actual car, or was this based off like a Hot Wheels, or?
Yeah.
So then he saw it and was like, Dad, I want this on there. All right, well,
So
work
you
on it.
based this build off this Hot Wheel?
Yes.
Ah.
The livery.
The livery.
Oh, the livery. Is that an actual real car?
Yes.
Oh, so that does
Yes.
exist. Okay, cool. You guys have a pretty specific build for not knowing anything about Mitsubishis.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
you know, we can try to replicate whatever we see. So, you know, that's what artists do, right?
Yeah, you had a template to work from, right? So
Yeah.
that's cool. If you're ever in the Burbank area Friday nights, they do this every Friday night from 9 p.m. until who knows whenever, over here by Donut Prince here in Burbank. Get an old school JDM, or you just want to see some old school JDM cars, some weird kooky cars too. Yeah, come check it out. I think you'll dig it. Whew. Just got back. It's about 2 a.m. Beat. I don't even know what we did today. I forgot half the things that I talked about, but I talked to a lot of people today. Gonna get some sleep. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.